Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Gemini, June 3, 2022. The moon spends today in your health and work sector, and you pay more attention to your duties, chores, work, or health routines. It can be a good time to tuck away your emotions just enough to take care of business. You tend to focus more on the details of your everyday life rather than the bigger picture. Passions tend to rise as the day advances, and you could find yourself craving action or change. Still, you can find it easier than usual to commit to a personal project or plan. You're in a powerful place to give an endeavor your all. Your dedication shows and others may take note. It's also a fabulous time to work on lifestyle improvements. Despite being a fan of your individual freedom, you're being encouraged to invest more time and energy into the things you genuinely value. Single or already taken, this is especially true when considering the moon's journey through Leo, your sixth house of daily rituals, due diligence, while vibing with Mars in Pisces via your stability-seeking second house of comfort, finances, and value systems. If you're with the one, rest assured that there will be no judgments made. And with the Sun approaching an exact sextile to Mars, you're also being extra observant when it comes to your partner's motives at this time. What ideas are coming to fruition? You could feel especially inspired throughout your workday as Venus in Aries sextiles Mercury in Gemini. All day long, your mind will be brimming with fresh insights and cool ideas. You may draw inspiration from your neighborhood, like funky sightings on your commute to work. Even a quick conversation with someone throughout the day could put your work into perspective, giving you incredible food for thought. Keep your eyes peeled, your ears open, and your mind opens to exciting new possibilities that could positively impact your workflow. As has been the case with every other monthly visit so far this year, the moon is spending its final hours in your work sector at a friendly aspect to Jupiter and Neptune, the planets of luck and dreams in your income sector. While creating a lot of positive energy across the income, work and career fronts just days before Jupiter is due to leave, this is the right boost in confidence at the right time. It will be hard interacting with people today. You overreact to the smallest things and feel completely misunderstood. It would do you good to take a step back, clear your thoughts and start tackling the arguments in a calmer way. It's as if a little dark cloud is following you around all day, but if you can lighten up just for a moment, you'll see how silly it all is. Start making fun of the cloud and it will disappear. If the response you get from prospective dates is not always positive, consider how your approach might be improved. You may want to ask what you could change about yourself. Becoming more self-aware can help you understand what to change or at least help you appreciate another's point of view or not. Your body will be speaking to you in some way today, so tune in and listen. Maybe a few glasses of water will slow you down long enough to notice what your body is trying to tell you. It's a good idea anyway to drink water throughout the day, thirsty or not. Without the benefit of water and exercise, it is hard to know what you are feeling and how to communicate with those you love. Make things easier on yourself. Staying focused on work can be tough on this day. Chances are strong that you will have family on your mind with this vibration's influence. See about doing something when the day's work is finished. Perhaps you could take everyone out for dinner, or rent a movie. Of course, the ultimate would be for you to have an entire day off where you could enjoy the company of these special people for a longer period of time. Because Mercury retrograded back out of Gemini before the new moon earlier in the week, this was able to give your new solar year a lot of forward momentum. Mercury's direct turn today means that he is on his way back, and while 11 days after retrograding back out it will take another 11 days for the round trip back, this is giving him time to build up speed before returning. Knowing that Mercury is on his way back also allows you to keep an open mind during what are still the early weeks of your birthday month and new solar year. Having Mercury not only in a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart when Venus, the planet love, returned last weekend, but in retrograde motion has given a sense of romantic nostalgia an additional boost. While Mercury turns direct today, he will remain in this nostalgic part of your chart, with a chance to give the past a voice as Venus takes your heart on a nostalgic trip down love's memory lane. Our eyes in the sky. Venus and Mars are aligned in Aquarius, giving us a chance to understand the way we partner and express our innermost sentiments to others. This connection offers us the romantic world if we choose to take it. Rather than make a major declaration of love, the Aquarius energy makes us take a step back and understand our feelings at a deeper level. Perspective is everything here, so you'd better be clear about what you feel when you feel it, because the next few weeks are going to be all-encompassing when it comes to romance. These two planets share a minor aspect with expansive Jupiter, which might accelerate all possibilities and make us feel as though the world is ours to conquer. Slow your roll before making any moves. You don't have to win a race. Love is about building connections and knowing the person on a soul level. Also, Mercury and the nodes of destiny square off, which can give you a push to spread your wings and fly, but only if you are on the right track and prepared to do so. You'll have warm feelings for the people you keep close, and you can enhance your connections today. You'll be feeling sociable, and communication will be very open. Being this in touch with how you feel while also being able to convey it exactly the way you like is a blessing. However, this comes with the countering energy of the Moon-Neptune square, making things seem slightly less real. Misperception is very likely at this time, so be careful not to react too seriously to anything, and be aware that you might be more sensitive than usual. The best thing would be to put your energy into creative outlets or some other method of escaping reality. You're sure to at least be resourceful enough to come up with some problem-solving ideas. Time limitations could give you a reality check, but you could be too motivated by possible success to think much about it. At midnight, the moon enters Cancer, ending its void of course which began last night. Over the next 2 days, the moon transits the sign of its exaltation, amplifying feelings of peace, harmony, and accord. Engage in activities that stimulate your senses and allow you to commune with nature. At this time, comfort takes primacy, which means we may be more stubborn or sluggish in our movements as we linger in each moment, stopping often to smell the roses. Shortly after the moon enters Cancer, it squares Mars and Venus, stimulating our desire complexes in potentially frustrating ways. The heart wants what the heart wants, and it might now seem that what our heart wants has been denied to us. Perhaps this is a matter of unrequited feelings. Perhaps our needs have failed to be met. Perhaps we are simply uncomfortable airing romantic or gushy sentiments. We would love for things to be simple, but the extent of a circumstance's complexity makes for moodiness. We may also act a bit desperate, convinced that hearts can be changed if we simply dig in our heels and refuse to acknowledge another's interest or lack thereof. We must determine whether we are potentially hurting ourselves in our unwillingness to accept anything other than a simple answer.